Hello boys and girls, how are you? This is JC. Today I have something really special for you. This is, oh yeah, the brand is actually called something. Oh man, I am really clever with my English words. But really, I forgot that this company is called something because the name is kind of confusing. I think they go by like Yo-Yo Addict, they go by something, they go by Fresh Thing. They have like a bunch of different lines. And also because, it's a brand that I never really wanted to look into just because, back then, every time I looked at this brand, I felt depressed because I can't afford these really pretty yo-yos. Until today. We have the whopping $250 something Phenom yo-yo. Now this name means something if you're one of the older players. This was basically Hiroyuki Suzuki's signature yo-yo when he was at Yo-Yo Jam. And this is when Yo-Yo Jam began to switch into metal yo-yos. I think Phenom was by far their most successful aluminum or metal release. And here I actually do have one. Even though the comparison kind of doesn't, kind of pointless. This is a completely new yo-yo, but it's interesting to look at. If you look at the Phenom from Yo-Yo Jam, that's a sweet yo-yo from back then. I don't remember when, but it was like 2010, maybe. Yeah, super old. And if you look at the new Phenom, just everything is different except for the positioning of the rim or of the weight rings. Oh, I never realized how close to the center of these weight rings are. This doesn't feel very scientific. But I mean, the yo-yo plays fine. But as you can see with the new one, they really pushed the rings out. So basically the name is the same, but pretty much everything else is updated, right? And I just want to, before I talk more into other things, I want to talk about how pretty Hiroyuki Suzuki yo-yos are, how beautiful they are. I don't know why, it's simple. Look, it's simple colors, it's simple logos, and the way things are spaced out, just the way things are laid out is so aesthetically pleasing. I think Mickey probably has some fashion background. Again, I don't want to like poop on other brands, but look, compare this to Yo-Yo Recreation. A lot of their newer models, they go for a similar, like simple, no frills aesthetics, but it just doesn't look good. Meanwhile, something with some basic engravings, with just everything, it looks so nice and elegant, and it feels like something I would pay extra for, right? And you notice something strange with this weight is 67 point something, maybe 0.5 grams on a Hiroyuki Suzuki yo-yo. I was really surprised until I looked into his other signatures, like the Anglem 1, the Anglem Pinnacle. They were all 67 grams. And that's really heavy for a speed player like Hiroyuki Suzuki. I mean, later on, he doesn't compete much anymore, and when he competes, he goes for like more flow and more speed. But really, I'm surprised for a player who was basically the OG Godspeed person. And this is a heavy yo-yo. Well, let's string it. So on the string, the Phenom plays. It feels heavy. Like on the throw, it feels hefty. Right? It's not what I expected. But for some reason, this yo-yo carries so much momentum and so much weight, but when you speed up, it doesn't really get in the way. It might have to do with the shape and with the way the rings are placed, how these are not entirely on the edge. And also maybe these rings are not super heavy, right? So that the way this yo-yo speeds up actually is quite smooth, and also the top speed is I think is also pretty high. Again, I don't have any scientific way of comparing, but you can definitely speed up with this yo-yo. But it also feels super stable and super solid on the string. So yeah, props to Hiroyuki Suzuki for pulling this off. Honestly, it's such a unique feel. Based on the shape and based on the feel, it actually reminds me of the Socius, where we have a bimetal yo-yo that feels kind of monometal, right? And the shape is kind of similar. It's like a cross between V and O, which is a really comfortable shape. But once I play with the Phenom, not Phenom, yeah, what did I call it? Phenom or Phenom? Phenom. Once I played with the Phenom and I play with other yo-yos like the Socius, this thing flies. So you don't, for some reason, like this, you can speed up with it, but it's kind of tricking you into putting more force into it without really noticing. Right? I don't feel like I'm really forcing it that much, but I am, because once I'm done with this and I play with another yo-yo that is not super fast, and this feels light and almost like out of control. So this is something I've never experienced before. It's such an interesting design and not what I expected. Because I played with some Yo-Yo Addict yo-yos before, like the Emblem 2, I believe, and that was not great. The Emblem 2 was not amazing. So I thought Yo-Yo Addict was more of almost like a luxury, like almost like he positioned it almost like a fashion brand sometimes, right? But this is the real deal, I promise. Like, you try this, 67 grams, this packs a punch. It does everything. It does everything, and I cannot think of something it can't do. And all the tricks I need to do, everything. It's probably the most all-rounded yo-yo I've played in a while. Even though I played with a few, like a lot of. I mean, most yo-yos nowadays are pretty like all-rounded, but this feels. You need to try this, man. You need to try this. This is special. But the price tag is hefty. It's $250. And this yo-yo isn't like, there isn't any kind of special machining process or anything. The material, I believe, is 706 or 606 something, right? 6061. Nothing too special here. And it's manufactured in China, just like 98% of the yo-yos out there. So can Nikki justify this price tag, $250? I think so, personally, compared to the other 200 plus yo-yos out there. I think this yo-yo, I mean, he put a lot of heart into this yo-yo. The way it looks, the way it plays, the machining is perfect. There's no vibe, nothing. Just everything is perfection on this yo-yo. So if you pay premium for a yo-yo, I think this is it. This is it. Yeah, it's perfect in almost every way. I wish I could tell you more. I wish I could push it further, like if I can be a more competitive yo-yo player, but I can't. But this is something truly special. With that said, I know I keep repeating myself. $250, you can probably buy 5 yo-yos that perform almost as well as this. So yeah. You're not really paying for extra performance. You're paying for a little bit of extra performance because this is a sweet yo-yo, but not that much. Yeah. Did I miss anything? Nope. That's all. Oh, wait. I do want to make a small comparison with this. It's kind of a spoiler, but it's the Emblem Apogee. Well, the reason why, again, right now, this is the only Emblem I have. I don't have any other Emblem on me. I will be getting more soonish, I think. But I'm guessing this is like more of a traditional Emblem shape. Maybe the old Emblem is probably something like this. And you can see the Phenom is bigger. And, well, it's wider by quite a lot and bigger. Right, so this is like the modern day Yo-Yo Addict. And it's really, really freaking good. All right, that's all. Thank you.